Now we don't experience, we say I am different, river is different. Usme dal do kachra. I will be able to experience myself in the entire world. Atmapanmena sarvatra samam pashyati yorjuna sukham va yadi va dukkham sa yogi paramo mataha. The yogi, the realized master, looks at the whole world from the standpoint of his own self, as his own self only. Atmavat, sarvabhuteshu, looks everywhere as self only. So for this, we have to make a beginning from experiencing that I in this body itself first. Don't start from outside, start from within. Because if we start from outside, we might get confused. We might get carried away by the names and forms. We might get distracted by the outer show and variety. We have to start from within. And this is a simple and most direct and wonderful path. Just be devoted to this pure I am. That is called love. That is called bhakti. To try to appreciate and understand that I am is jnana marga. To be devoted to that I am, focus all your attention on that I am, is called bhakti. To focus your attention on that I am is dhyana. And to look at the whole world as expression of that I am and interact with the world is the seva. Seva is seeing my own self in the other, so-called other being. Then whatever expression I have is called the seva. Suppose I get hurt on my body, then what happens? Automatically, if it gets stuck somewhere, hurt and all, automatically the other hand comes and it takes care of it. Spontaneously. You might be not even aware. Immediately it happens. Why that hand is so tatpar in doing seva? It doesn't say, oh, what is my duty? I should go there. Oh, should I just stay? What is this hand? Why this? Okay, let me go do some seva. Not like that. Spontaneously, and it comes and does the seva. It just holds hand. And just holding that hand, it gives lot of solace and joy to that other hand. And once that is done, it moves away from that, without any expectation. That hand, the other hand doesn't go and says thank you also. Thank you very much, you are so nice and all, very good, nice. Keep it up. Nothing like that. It happens so spontaneously. Similarly, for a realized master, the seva is spontaneous. Whatever he does is seva. Even if he sits quietly doing nothing, that is also seva. His very presence uplifts the happiness level of this whole world, the peace level of this whole world. So, mam chayo avvyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate, those who serve me, I am, not the ahankara, that pure I am, without the so and so. If the so and so comes, ahankar comes immediately. Then there is vyabhichar. That is called vyabhichar. That is called straying away from our, instead of worshipping God, you are worshipping the ahankar. That is vyabhichar. So, that you don't do. You worship that I, pure I am. So, such a person, Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate, becomes fit to become Brahma. Just this, our attention on that I am, and total dedication on that I am, done continuously, non-stop, will make the person transcend the three gunas and get established in that supreme truth. What is so great about this I am? What is so great about this I? So that is now Bhagavan tells in the next verse, final verse. Brahmano hi pratisthaham Amrutasya vyayasya cha Shashvatasya cha dharmasya Sukhasya kantikasya cha Brahmano hi pratisthaham Amrutasya vyayasya cha Shashvatasya cha dharmasya. This aham, Brahmano hi pratishtha aham, this I. And when Bhagavan says I, he means this I, the supreme, that consciousness, supreme reality, that I, pure I. Bhagavan says that I am Brahmano hi pratishtha. I am the very substratum of even Brahma, of that Param Atma, Brahma. I am the very source, very core or very substratum of even that Brahma. Even Brahma is nothing but established in that I only. As Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi says, कि हृदय कुहर मध्ये केवलम ब्रह्म मात्र अहम इति साक्षात आत्म रूपेण भाति. That Brahma which is indicated in our scriptures as Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam Brahma, the very source of this entire creation, that Brahma, where is that Brahma? Where should I look for that Brahma? He says, in your own cave of your own heart. But in my heart all blood is there, not that physical heart, the spiritual heart. In my spiritual heart, what is there? Go deep within. What is there? That I is there. I am. That I am is Brahma. Hridaya kuvar madhye kevalam Brahma. That keval Brahma, that one without a second, that supreme Brahma is in your heart. How? Aham iti sakshat atma rupena bhati. It shines as your own self, as aham. That's Purana of aham. There is a constant breathing, as though the self is constantly breathing aham. Constantly it is there. That I is that very substratum of Brahma also. So Brahmano hi pratishtha aham. See, this aham is also like Om. We have Om, we indicate that supreme reality as Om. Same is indicated by the word aham. It begins with a and ha. See, our letters, alphabets of Sanskrit, it begins with a and concludes with ha. All this. So this whole range of alphabets and everything is indicated by the term aham, I, main. So I am the substratum of this whole Brahmanda or Brahma also. So Brahmano hi pratishtha aham. Amrutasya avyasya cha. Which Brahma you are talking about? Amrutasya, that Brahma which is immortal. The immortal Brahma is there as I. ज़्यादा दूर नहीं है हमारे से. We have to just go within ourselves. Don't have to go to Haridwar, Rishikesh, Jamnotri, Gangotri and all sorts of places. People go to Manas Sarovar and all. And every place to find that Brahma. वो अंदर ही है. मोको कहाँ ढूंढे रे बंधे, मैं तो तेरे पास में. Where are you looking for me? I am very, very close to you. So Amrutasya, which is immortal, it is the very foundation of immortality also. Avyasya cha, and also that which is avya, that which is indestructible, that which is changeless, that which is free from all modification. Avikari. Ah. So I am the foundation, the very substratum of Brahma, which is immortal and changeless. And also I am the very source of all dharma. Somebody might say that, oh, focusing your attention on only I is very selfish. See, there is only slight difference, there is a major difference between being selfish and being selfish. What is the difference? Only in the capital letters actually. One is little s and another big, the Supreme Self. I am so and so, and with that I am so and so bhavana, whatever you do is selfishness. But pure I am, free from that attention towards that so and so, that is the self, that is the pure Brahma. So that is to serve, to pay attention to it is the greatest of all dharma. Shashvatasya dharmasya, it is the Shashvat dharma, the eternal dharma, to recognize this I. And when we shift our attention from so and so, that I suddenly becomes all pervading. So don't think that it is a selfish thing. That person sees his own self in everyone. And only by seeing ourselves in others, we can really love and serve so-called others. There is no others, but that love and serve happens only if I see myself in the other person. Not without that. Without that, it is just a mere action, outer show. So, Shashvatasya cha dharmasya, sukhasya, it is the very source of all sukha, because it is of the nature of sukha, of the nature of bliss. I am bliss, I am happiness. Not when I say I am happy, then I have already identified with the so and so. I have become the ego. When I say I am happiness, then that is the pure self. So sukhasya pratishtha and ekantikasya cha. So that single pointed supreme happiness and non-deviating from that supreme truth. The very core of everything is that I. Therefore, when one holds on to this I am, one attains that state of Brahma. One goes beyond the three gunas. Gunatita one becomes. So, Brahmano hi pratisthaham amrutasya avyasya cha shashvatasya cha dharmasya sukhasya ekantikasya cha. Thus, Bhagavan concludes this beautiful chapter, which is very helpful for a sincere seeker who wants to go beyond the three gunas. If you don't want to go beyond the three gunas, then nothing is helpful, because you are already holding on to the three gunas. You don't have to do anything. Just sit back, relax, and suffer. But those who want to go beyond the three gunas, then they have to follow the path shown here very beautifully. Now the Sankalpa Vakya is there that we will chant. Om Tatsada Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Gunatraya Vibhaga Yogo Nama Chaturdashodhyayah. Om Tat Sat is the indicator of that supreme truth. The truth is indicated with the term Om. Very briefly it is indicated. Om. What is that supreme? Om. So first the sound O, Ma, and that silence. Through that silence the truth is indicated. Om Tat Sat Brahma. What is it? Om Tat Sat iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So this is the Bhagavad Gita, which is Upanishad Brahma Vidyaya, which reveals the knowledge of Brahma, and Yoga Shastre also reveals the science of yoga, science of the spiritual sadhana. In the form of a dialogue, Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade. This dialogue is very important, that we have to form this dialogue within ourselves. Krishna is our own self, that I am, the pure I am is Krishna. And I am so and so is Arjuna. I am a man, I am a woman, I am an educated person, I am a doctor, I am a lawyer. You don't know me, who am I? All sorts of things which we talk about ourselves is called Arjuna. And where is Krishna then? Krishna is also I am without that so and so part. So what should I do? You have a dialogue with that Krishna. आप खामा इधर उधर भटकते रहते हो, दुखी होते रहते हो. You are running around here and there. He is the charioteer of your life. He is real controlling the whole show. You unnecessarily feel that you are controlling. He is the one who is controlling the entire show of our life. He is the divine charioteer, that I am is the divine charioteer. And I am so